In the intricate theater of human relationships, how can you truly know when the applause is genuine and when it echoes with envy? Or worse still, when friendship veils malice? Have you ever felt someone's words praised you, yet their eyes betrayed resentment? Or had a friend who always seemed to support you until you started succeeding? Imagine having friends who rally around you during tough times, offering comfort, advice, and a helping hand. Yet when you experience success, their presence fades. Have you ever noticed that forced smiles, tightened jaws, and eyes that look away too quickly are signs of something amiss? Consider the friend who always manages to outdo you, one-upping every achievement and downplaying your wins as mere luck. Every conversation becomes a subtle battle where you're always on defense, protecting your own victories. This constant need to outshine you stems from their envy and a desire to keep you from rising to high. When words seem kind, but the body language screams otherwise, it might be wise to listen to the silent language of the body. You meet someone who showers you with excessive praise, compliments your every move, and seems eager to please. We've all had that gut feeling, a nagging sense that something isn't right, even when the rational mind can't explain it. This intuition, as the Stoics believed, is a valuable source of wisdom. If your intuition is screaming, even when others are applauding, it might be your inner compass guiding you to navigate the complexities of human emotions and relationships. Trust the whispers of your soul. It knows more than you think. Realize this, and you will find strength. One of the most potent lessons from Stoicism is that you can't change others, but you can shape your garden, your circle of influence, cultivating authenticity, empathy, and discernment. As you continue this journey of self-discovery, remember that every weed pulled today brings us closer to a bountiful harvest tomorrow. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with us. And as always, if you have a quote or a concept from Stoic philosophy that has resonated with you, share it in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Focus on nurturing relationships that enrich your life and distancing yourself from those whose intentions are less than pure. By tending to your inner garden, you cultivate resilience against the storms of envy and falsehood. On the surface, it feels good, even expected. But ask yourself, what's the real motive behind such fervent admiration? Imagine sharing your vulnerabilities, your dreams, and your struggles with someone you trust, only to have them used against you in moments of weakness. And mental well-being is paramount. But what happens when you put up that mirror? Not everyone will like their reflection. Those driven by envy or malice will likely resent your boundaries, viewing them as a challenge to their control rather than an affirmation of your worth. Remember, boundaries aren't about punishing others, they're about preserving your peace. Not everyone is deserving of your truth. Some may twist your words, minimize your feelings, or exploit your openness for their own benefit. The Stoic path involves knowing when to keep your wisdom close and when to share it with those who woe and weaponize it. As Epictetus famously said, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do, and you will have a tranquil life. Often it's a tactic to gain favor, control, or simply diminish your self-worth so they can feel superior. Remember the words of Epictetus, if someone flatters you, guard your soul. When envy takes root, it whispers in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Unlike open hostility, envy operates silently, often disguising itself as professionalism or politeness. To spot envy in its silent form, look for behaviors like persistent negativity, gossip, or subtle jabs. These are telltale signs that envy might be lurking beneath the surface. It speaks volumes about the sender's true intent. How many times have you shared good news only to be met with indifference or worse, ridicule? But what happens when these anchors rust and break free from their moorings? Imagine someone who is always breaking their promises, who forgets plans, bails on commitments, and leaves you standing, confused and let down. This pattern points towards a lack of integrity, revealing envy or deceit lurking beneath. As Seneca wisely said, "He who is brave is free." And part of that freedom is being surrounded by those who keep their words. Picture this. You've just landed that promotion you worked so hard for, your heart brimming with excitement. You share the news, but instead of joy, you're met with a quick subject change or a mocking laugh. The next time you have something positive to share, you might hold back. This is not humility, but a form of control. Seneca, the renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "Character is not what you think it is, but what you show it is." In other words, actions speak louder than words. They constantly seek validation, reassurance, and attention, draining you of your emotional reserves. While this may stem from their own insecurities and past hurts, it's crucial to recognize that your journey towards success should uncome at the cost of your well-being. The Stoics taught us to give without attachment, but also to know when to walk away. They vanish from celebrations, leaving you questioning their sincerity. This stark contrast in behavior hints at envy and a desire to keep you down. For them, supporting you in failures may seem virtuous, but it's rooted in keeping you in a place where they feel secure, always by your side. Stoic philosophers believed in sharpening not just our character but also our perception, because envy doesn't always shout, and deception rarely walks through the front door. Today, we uncover 13 subtle but powerful ways to recognize envy and falsehood in those around you, guided by the timeless principles of Stoicism. If you value truth, inner peace, and discernment, this might just change the way you see the world. No one, the barbed compliment. In the grand tapestry of life, compliments serve as golden threads, brightening our days and reinforcing bonds. Yet not every compliment is woven with pure intentions. Some arrive disguised as praise, while masking envious undertones. "Oh, you got promoted. So fast. Must be luck. No one else could handle that position anyway." This seemingly congratulatory statement, however, is laced with subtle jabs at your competence, diminishing your achievement and inflating their own perceived superiority. Such compliments serve as red flags, reminding us that true appreciation uplifts without comparison or belittling. Number 2. Selective support. The art of true friendship is revealed not when life hands us trophies, but when we stumble and fall. Number 3. The body betrays. Words may paint a picture, but it's the canvas of the body that reveals the true masterpiece. Number 4. The poisons of comparison. Comparison, the silent killer of contentment, often seeps into our lives through envy. Number 5. The siren's song of flattery. Flattery, the sweet poison that lures us into its web of deception. Number 6. Diminishing your light. Number 7. Broken promises and shifting sands. In the vast ocean of life, promises are anchors that keep us steady. No. 8. The needy heart. In the intricate dance of relationships, some partners unfortunately play the role of a needy heart. No. 9. The whispers of intuition. No. 10. Sharing wisdom wisely. Number 11. Boundaries are a mirror. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect, a declaration that your emotional number 12, envy, is silent. Number 13. Cultivating the garden. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor-philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Envy and falsehood, like weeds, threaten to choke the garden of our relationships, but with the tools of Stoicism, we can identify, uproot, and replace them.